all would like to invest in inexpensive but fast-growing companies with a big future. EKPA'S.
Once again, good evening and welcome to Inima Biafra Treasury of Excellent Knowledge. I am your servant evangelist Inima Carlo. I greet you from my base. And I say to you special good night. The time from here is just 5 minutes to 10 p.m. today being Tuesday, the 12th of this month of April 2022. Please bear with me because I cannot speak clearly and loudly as a result of me suffering from cough and catarrh. Probably it is as a result of the time and weather change. So I have a lower voice and a cracked voice, so I can't speak so loudly. So bear with me, and I believe, God, that you will be hearing clearly everything that I have to say, though it may not sound like the way I used to sound and may not be so clear. So I want to talk on the second part of the cheap allegations, cheap blackmail, cheap propaganda, and cheap slander from Simon Ekpa to me. You know, Simon Ekpa had alleged me of committing some crime using his name, but he had failed to provide any evidence for that. And as he claimed, as I'm about to play the video, he has claimed that I conducted a fundraising to help a lady who is in need, of which I never did. He alleged me of duping people with issue of visa of which I have never done at anywhere and with anybody at all. And he recruited invisible false witnesses, the kind of Sharia Tanko Muhammad false witnesses to come and witness against me. And all of them refused to appear in Simon Ekpa's program to narrate how everything had taken place as they claim. So it is all about Simon Ekpa forging videos, forging propagandas, allegations, and slander against me. And the reason is to trap me down because of the oppositions I give to him. I'm not trying to boast with it, but it is a fact. The level of opposition and expositions I have made against Simon Ekpa, whom many people blindly and brainwashedly trust, the kind of exposition of his duplicity I have made within 2 months have preceded all of the exposition others have been making against him since over 7 months. That is what is troubling him, not him alone and all of the people behind him, most especially regarding the issue of autopilot and Edu. So those who have listened to the part 1 of this video have understand what I'm saying. Those who have not listened to it should endeavor to go and listen to the part 1 of this topic, which is debunking Simon Ekpa's cheap slander against me. So without wasting time, and as a result of my voice condition, I will go into playing the video Simon Ekpa made on the 8th of this month of April 2022. Simon Ekpa made a video, and this is the video Simon Ekpa made on the 8th of April. It's about saying that no broadcasting on provocative secret trial of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that is, and the exposing the Soludo. That these are the other 2 other factors. And he rounded up with presenting more slanders with his forged videos against me of nothing, of something I know nothing about. And that is because Simon Ekpa had tried his best to find reasons of fault, offenses, and crimes against me. I have failed to do so because he cannot find any. So all they are now doing is going about manufacturing crimes to label on whosoever they are targeting. And this is what is happening between me and them right away. Not only me, between me and the entirety of the members of my group at the moment, which is IPOB Truth Bearers. So I want to go into playing the video, and I will be interjecting to analyze it. And in the end of the analysis, the program will come to an end.
And tell them to not waste it on Simon Ekpa. Otego Simon Ekpa and Otego Mokeni here. Don't waste it on Simon Ekpa because you are wasting your money. It will not work on me. It's not by bragging, it's God. So use that your juju and do it to the people of Fulani. Let us deal with them. Put your power there. Don't put it to Simon Ekpa because you are going to fail and you will be disgraced.
This is a video Simon Ekpa made on the 8th of this month, and I have begun to play it from his 54th minute, and it is up to 2 hours 14 minutes. So I began playing it from his 54th minutes to the last minute, which will make it a 30 minutes video. Okay, no, 20, which will make it a 20 minutes video. Then with the inclusion of my analysis, the time will increase more.
The more you attack me, the more strength and powerful I become. That is my own power. You know, my food is attack. You see, how many of you have watched? How many of you have watched the Avengers? Is it the Avengers or something like that? Chidozie Onyemerukwe, thank you for your super chat. We appreciate you. The UK government lectured G.W. Bush, W. Bush for Guantanamo and the extraordinary rendition. But today they remain mute to said crime against a British national. Hypocrites. Yes, we know that's what they are because of the oil. So, how many of you have watched this is it Avenger or something? You know, the Avenger is this this man. What is the name? The man that gets some stone. When he put his hand, the power will come. He will do brrr. That is. You see, I'm just giving you a secret. That is who I am. Any day you attack me and blackmail me and call me criminal, my power increase. The more you write press release against Simon Ekpa, the more my power increase, and the more you are going down. Thank you very much, Thanos. The name of that in Avenger is Thanos. So he was looking for the 5 stones. So when he get this one, he put it. The power will come like this. He get another one, he put it. The power. So the more you write rubbish against Simon Ekpa, the more power I get, the more strength I get, the more you go down. I am telling you, and it is going to happen to Soludo. Soludo will be the most rubbish governor ever, and he will be the last governor of Anambra State before Biafra come. Go and mark my word. Soludo will be the last governor of Anambra State. So if he think that what I'm saying is a lie or is a joke or is just a word of a stupid person from Finland, he can continue to brand us criminals when he have nothing against us. He can continue to brand Biafrans. He don't know that the autopilot are the original Biafra people. Every other person, they are criminals. We have expelled them. So if Solu think that he calls us a...
According to Simon Ekpa, the autopilot are the only real Biafrans and the only real IPOB, that others are criminals. Every other IPOB segment are criminals. So, but is that really true? I want us to face the facts, because Simon Ekpa now is into the business of lies and deceits. Simon Ekpa's programs are based on lies and deceits. Is it really true? He made most people to believe so. They made us to believe so, and we believed it. But as events continue to unfold, we are beginning to realize that Simon Ekpa, the cabal of the autopilot, only did whatever they did to hijack criminality from the IPOBDOS, which is the political solutionist. Not actually that they have come to fight corruption and the criminality and to end it, but it is all about taking it from the rest of the people and continue running them as their business. So Simon Ekpa is here by putting resistance and is not willing to listen to anybody or consider anybody, but keep on doing what he is doing. And that is the mantras of the autopilot. That is the real meaning and intention of the autopiloters. It is an exhibition of arrogance and the hypocrisy, because evil person calling another person evil person is a hypocrite, unless the person changes from evil to good, and only the good should stand the ground to condemn evil and the perpetrators of evil.
Faction of the IPOB. We are not faction, we are the main IPOB. So if Soludo thinks that he can brand us criminal, let him continue to brand us criminal. But I'm telling him that the more he calls us criminal, the more he go down. The more his government will be rubbished. I'm not saying it. This is going to happen like this, because it has happened to a lot of people. Those who say I am their problem, I will be their problem. Because the more you attack me, the more Biafra people will come for you. Let me tell you what is going on today. What is going on today?
Marco Ndive, your question, brother, are you still calling the OS criminal? Yes, I still call them criminals until they prove to me that they are not. Until they prove to me that they are not. Because I am sure that there are corruptions going on in IPOB of which the DOS are aware, and they have refused to fight those corruptions and to end it until they prove me wrong. So for now, I may be wrong, but I still call them as such. I may be wrong, but that does not mean a vindication to the autopiloters. No, that is not what I mean.
Against Soludo government is not different from what happened for the past 8 months. Soludo pick up now from where they stop. Every day is that guy. That is another fashion in Finland that the guy in Finland is leading. These people, they are criminals. We have asked them to come and brace this and brace that. I have told Soludo, we are not criminals. If you have any criminal, go after the criminals and arrest them. We are Biafra, genuine people, and we don't have anything to do with whatever you have happening in your state. Look around you. Look around your political opponent and leave us alone. Allow us to have the civil disobedience that we are having. If it pains you, you as a governor, as a stakeholder in Nigeria, you work for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Because you see what I have just read to you now. Soludo say he don't know what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is being charged for. So today, I have now shown you what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is being charged for. And they are not charges. It is as stupid charges as anything can be. So ordinarily, you'll be asking yourself, what is there Mazi Nnamdi Kanu doing in DSS dungeon? Nothing.
For that, you will never change. It's better you go back to Simon Ekperima. That is where you belong. No, you can't conclude that I will never change. It depends until you prove me wrong. This your statement can only be effective when you have proved me wrong. Because you are still defending the DOS by sentiment, you have to prove me wrong with evidences, and I will not go back to Simon Ekberima. And that is not where I belong. And you don't decide for me where I belong, and you don't choose for me where I belong. I've told you where I belong. I belong to IPOB Truth Bearers.
Complete nothing. On this note, I want to inform Biafrans that the person that was scamming my name have once again changed the page to Voice of Biafra. That person is not ready to stop. He have changed the page, both the Facebook page and the YouTube, to Voice of Biafra. And please, the person, those people that he collected money from, please, you are going to make sure you forward those things to me, and we are going to retrieve your money, and he will face criminal charges for using my name to defraud you. And I am also calling on him this evening to delete, if he can't change the page to his name, he is not the Voice of Biafra. He must change that particular Voice of Biafra. I am calling you in Yama Collins to change from the Voice of Biafra. You are not Voice of Biafra. You have a name. You have a name. You have a name, and you have defrauded people with that page under my name and my picture. So you are not Voice of Biafra.
And I will never be Voice of Betrayers. You call it Voice of Biafra, but it is really Voice of Betrayers. Simon, but you are a betrayer. And I have never manipulated any Facebook or YouTube account. You know yourself very well. And you know that you are just working to set me up, of which you have failed. And the Biafrans have begun to question your characters, your moves, your utterances, your movements. So Biafrans and the world at large, I hereby want to let you know that in the end of the whole event, I still have my rights, I still have the authority, I still have everything possible to sue Simon Ekpa for slandering me, for fabricating lies, because definitely Simon Ekpa should provide the source of the information he is providing here at the due time. But we'll be waiting for him to make the move first, because he cannot compel me to move ahead of time, and he cannot push me to make mistakes. He began to slander me, and he will be the first person to take the step of, he said he should handle me legally. And so we are waiting. I am waiting, me and my group, and the other people that he may not know now, until he takes the step will come out. So Simon Ekpa will also pay dearly. And beside the social legal system, Simon Ekpa will suffer a perpetual suffering for forging allegations against me and slandering my name. God will execute everlasting judgment, and not just on Simon Ekpa, on his generation, including his sons and daughters. That is what I assure Simon Ekpa. And if I have really done all of these things that Simon Ekpa has claimed, everything, every cost I lay on Simon Ekpa should be my portion, and Simon Ekpa must be free.
Your intent is still to defraud people. So I am putting it to you this night, because and there is nothing you can do to avoid being persecuted, because the people that paid you money into account. Rafael Ajare called me yesterday to say, oh, it is not Inyama. Inyama is saying it is not him. Oh my God. Inyama is saying it's not him. Can he put him on call? I said, I don't need you to put anybody on call. If he say he's not the one, he should wait for the authorities when they contact him. And then also,
the reason Simon Ekpa never want to talk with me is because he cannot defend these lies legally and outrightly. So, as I told you before, Biafrans, you see this autopilot and Idu, they are agents of colonial powers. Simon Ekpa may go to taking me to court for this issue. And I want to tell you that if he does that, the people that will judge this case will be the colonial lawyers and the colonial judges. So it is a program. It is a setup. So if Biafrans don't know it now. Now you are hearing my voice and listening to me. This is a recolonization going on. Simon Ekpa is an agent of the new colonialism in Africa and Biafra, to be precise. There are colonial foreign powers here in Europe behind Simon Ekpa, behind Nelly Ofebo, behind the autopiloters and the Idu advocates. This later on you will discover what I am saying. What they are doing now is the people speaking against them, they will begin to come after them one by one, fabricating allegations on those people the way they are trying to do now, then using it as a yardstick to deal with such a person or such people any way they wish, and to intimidate and shut up the people from speaking by threatening and instilling fear on them. And God forbid, they may even go to the extent of eliminating such people. This is a colonial movement. Simon Ekpa is no longer a Biafra agitator. Simon Ekpa is a colonial agent in the guise of a Biafran and a Biafra agitator. So all these things are fabrications. Let it be known to Biafrans and the world at large.
He should also remember that somebody paid money to him. So if the money goes to account, or if the money collected, or if he collected the money through account, we are going to find out who owns that account. We are going to turn every stone to get him. And at the end of the day, I will sit on this particular platform to tell Biafrans the story at the end of the day. So let him think. If he think that he's going to go away with this, is lying. Okay? So the people that pay money to him, I've told you, some of you called me today and I didn't pick call. So please send me the receipt, forward the receipt and all that, and then we start the procedure immediately. So, and when we have finished with him, we will come publicly and let Biafra know. At the end of the day, I know it's going to take time because you know how police does. It's going to take time, but after that, I will make it public here how it ended. So I'm telling him now to change that particular. I have checked, and he changed the name to Voice of Biafra. So I'm going to show people now
that is,
so that you will see that you have changed.
That is a lie. I am not involved and I am not responsible for these lies, for this forgery, for this slander. Simon Ekpa is hereby about to present.
The name to Voice of Biafra. All right. So this is the page, and he has changed the name to Voice of Biafra, pretending to also be Simon Ekpa. This is him, Voice of Biafra. And if you check, this was created in February, and he already have 50 people following who I don't know who they are. And I'm going to look at the names of the people that are following him. One moment. I'm going to check the name of the people that are following him. So if you look here, okay, the subscribers are not showing, but I think he subscribed to a different channel. So the subscribers are not showing here. But anyway, so this is him. So if you know that you have followed this page here called Voice of Biafra, go and remove yourself from criminals. Otherwise, whatever you see from there, before we finish what we are doing, before we finish what we are going to do to him. So it is not a business as usual. He also changed the Facebook to Voice of Biafra as well. Now I'm going to show you where he changed as well to Voice of Biafra on using the Facebook. He changed to Voice of Biafra. So it is also.
So as I've told you, Biafrans, that is not me, and it can never be me. It is about more of showing Biafrans and the world at large. Though many may not understand it now, but they will definitely understand it anytime, any day, to show you how dubious, how mean, and how deadly Simon Ekpa can be. Most people have mistakenly trusted, and many are still trusting him up to today, so that when it will set, you come back to this particular video to come and be getting informations of what I have said earlier, because you may be forgetting them. Then you use it to battle against lies and deception, against new colonialism, and to stand for the truth and with the truth, and to defend the truth for the freedom of all of us. Makondibe, so with what is happening and what you have seen and heard, still yet, you are still calling DOS names. You will never change, brother. Take it or leave it. That is your own view that I will never change. There are two kinds of change, either positive change or negative change. Okay, not even two. Okay, yeah, negative change, they are the two major. Then inside the negative end, you have sentimental and emotional change. You know, I can only change when I am sure that the DOS have been innocent all this while. But I am not yet sure. Then I want to tell you, if the DOS has committed their own crime, Simon Ekpa and co commit their own crime, it means that all of them are criminals. So it doesn't mean that any of them is justified. And the key reason I will not go back to the DOS and I will not apologize to the DOS at the moment is exactly what is happening now. I have the freedom to speak about the good and the evil of anybody, both against the DOS and hello, Mama Patricia, hold on a little, please. Both to the DOS and to the autopiloters. So I have my freedom to speak of their good and of their evil, of which all of the returnees, those who left and now are returning to the DOS, have lost their freedom to talk about the evil of the DOS when they do it. But we are watching. So I don't hate the DOS as an authority or just as an individual, but I hate the manipulation until I see the changes in the DOS first. When I'm convinced in the changes of the DOS, I will come to apologize to them. So it is not my time to apologize until the time comes, or the time may not come, depending on how they comport themselves. Mama Patricia, good evening. Sorry, I have a low and a cracked voice, but it is important that I do what I am doing now, because I am here streaming the second part of debunking Simon Ekpa's cheap slander against me from the video he made on the 8th of this month. So this is what I'm doing right now that you have called, and I'm still on live video, but you can brief me, then later on we'll continue.
Okay. Are you live or I shouldn't talk? I don't know.
Yeah, I am live. And I can't stop the video now because I'm already in the middle of the program. So unless after the program I will call you.
Okay, let me leave you to finish, and then when you are through, you call me back.
Okay. Until then. So he must change the name, because he have a name. He has a name. He is not Voice of Biafra. So it is also to to all those criminals. They gathered and they are creating account to blackmail Simon Ekpa, because a lot of people that have paid money to them, will be saying they have paid money to Simon Ekpa. You did not pay money to me. So those of you who have paid money to them, you come forward, and so we can get your money back, okay? And then some of them who also created account in my name on Twitter have blocked the account, because Twitter is different. So Twitter have blocked the account, and so that one is taken care of. And I thank you all who always look for a way to come at those things, because they are out now too. But now we are going to use one person to set example at the end of the day. So it is probably going to be this guy we're going to use to set example. So whoever that is the one who collected that money will be the one that we are from there. He's gonna be the point of contact to the person that is going to pay the price. Note, I thank you very much for watching this program, and we are going to continue from where we stop tomorrow. Tomorrow, do not miss our program. We continue. Remember, sit at home,
Tomorrow is our fundraising for the Eastern Security Network. Tomorrow is fundraising for.
He said, he has. Master Simon is doing a nice job. Bia ego ligbo onwe. Well, I'm only na work ya bia ego ligbo onwe. So ihe gbasara okwu a gbasara ego nke ị na-ekwu because you are sentimental if you are talking against me. If you are really talking against me and you are just vindicating Simon Ekpa, perhaps you may even be one of the masquerade witnesses. I don't know, or you are the claimers of the duplicity. Then you make yourself known. We know who you are. Then we talk on how everything had taken place, how I have duped you, then while I defend myself, and thereafter, those of my false accusers, including Simon Ekpa, will pay dearly for it. And I repeat, I lay curse on all of them. And if they are actually saying the truth, speaking the truth, that is, if they are actually truthful to slander me, let the curse not work on them, but work against me and my generation. But if really I am innocent of the whole allegation, Simon Ekpa will regret to ever taking the step initially. No matter the kind of lawyers and judges he may take, they are ordinary human beings. They are not God. Even if they like, let them forge the whole allegation. Simon Ekpa's generation is cursed, and all of the false witnesses with him are cursed with their generations. Everybody, knowingly, those who deliberately support this Simon Ekpa to slander me this way, with their generations are cursed. They will regret it. But if they are truthful, as I have said, let the curse, or let all of the curses I have uttered against them return to me and to my generation. And so shall it be now and forever, in the mighty name of Jesus Christ. Amen. So as time goes on, I will continue to talk on this debunk. And as I've promised to Biafrans and the world at large, I will hang on these lies for the next 6 months. And the people are going to see more and more of the hypocrisy and the duplicity, lies, and the spirit of killing in Simon Ekpa and co.
Security Network, and I think you are the one calling me now. Hello. Hello. Okay, I think this is one of the victim. This is one of the victim is calling me. So tomorrow is a fundraising for Eastern Security Network. It's very, very important. Very, very, very important. Everybody must be there. 7 p.m. Biafra time. You have to be there. The link will be shared, and of course, we're going to stream it live. We are going to have another record. We'll break record tomorrow. So make sure you are part of this history that we are making. This person is calling, but the network is not connecting. Sylvanus, please send me a message. Send me everything, please. Send me everything. Not now, because I'm a little bit tired now. So we do that tomorrow. So please make sure you are part of the fundraising for the Eastern Security Network tomorrow, and it will start 7 p.m. Biafra time. We are going to post the flyer. The flyer is already there. The flyer is already there. So the link will be shared. For the Zoom link will be shared tomorrow. Do not miss it. Do not miss it. Send email to info@ekpa.fi. info@ekpa.fi. All right. All right, we are going to say good night, and remember, it is very important, be part of the
fundraising. That is one of the reasons you see all these things happening, because people's eyes have begun to open, and their characters are becoming questionable, as I've told you. And I maintain Simon Ekpa faked IPOBM branch, and they're using IPOBESN as a means to be raising funds, which I have begun to stand against, because as Simon Ekpa and the co had faked the M branch without them knowing the real mode of operandi of the M branch, meaning that all of what they have been saying concerning ESN raising fund to care for them had been false all this while. So it is just a means to be collecting money from Biafrans. So this is the hardest stone I threw at Simon Ekpa that had compelled them to go and conspire to come up with this cheap slander against me, which must be the foundation of their downfall and the foundation of their generational curses. Allegation can never cease from their generation, and Simon Ekpa will die a shameful death of allegation people will level against him. Simon Ekpa will die in pains and agony. His generation will continue to suffer the same. Unless Simon Ekpa comes out to apologize to me, then I will revoke this cause. I will be fighting Simon Ekpa back to back with human lawyers, and I will be fighting him with the supreme and the ultimate divine lawyer, which is Jesus Christ. And I cannot lie to Biafrans and to the world with the name of Jesus Christ. Simon Ekpa and his generation and all of the people deliberately supporting him to bring me down through allegations, slander, blackmailing, whatever word that may be used to qualify their blunder, they are all cursed generationally. All of them and their generations are cursed, and they can never escape it until they come out to apologize to me, apologize to Biafrans, and apologize to the world. If not, they must suffer it. But if actually that I am guilty, let the curse be upon me and my generation. In the mighty name of Jesus Christ. Amen.
Fundraising tomorrow for the Eastern Security Network, 7 p.m. Biafra time. We are going to stream it live. It is going to be another breakthrough tomorrow. Be part of that particular exercise and register your name in the history book of Biafra. God bless all of you. God bless you really good. And God bless Mazin Ambikano. God bless Eastern Secretary Network. God bless IPOB Autopilot Worldwide. May God bless Oduduwa Republic. May God bless the Middle Belt. May God bless Amazonia. May God bless Sunday Igbo and all Oduduwa agitators. God bless you all and remain blessed. I love you all from here and good night.
I want to show you something.
You must listen to that. Of course, you must go and listen to Simon Ekpa, who is doing a very fantastic job. Very great job that Simon Ekpa is doing. Very, very, absolutely fantastic job that he's doing. You must listen to him and share his videos accordingly. Very, very important. He is bringing a new dimension to this very awareness that we're making, and you must listen to him. Very, very important.
So, dear friends, I want to tell you that is the way Simon Ekpa delude Biafrans. He only play the positive side of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, which is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's recommendation on him. And he never plays the negative side, where after an interview with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu told him, Simon, do not allow Satan to take over you. Do not allow Satan to enter you. And this is just one of them. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu made this statement twice, of which I do not have the time to begin to search for that particular video. So, in the other one where we call him 3 times, Simon, Simon, Simon. How many times did I call you? So 3 times. Do not allow Satan to enter you. But Mazi Nnamdi Kanu repeated that thing, but did not mention, call Simon 3 times. But Simon Ekpa never talk about that. That is mind programming, setting the mind of Biafrans and the world to always view the forged good side of Simon Ekpa, the autopilot and the Iduist, while they hide their evil side and use the evil side to be manipulating the people. That is what they have been doing. So let me play the video. It is a 4-minute clip. Then the program will come to an end.
At the UK Parliament, yes. The wording is that the Office of the Commonwealth must make sure they use their diplomatic power and ties to compel, but they did not use the word compel, but to, compel Nigerian government to organize referendum for a possible freedom of Biafra. And this is exactly what we are all asking now. If this did not happen, are you ready to lead us to do anything to get the freedom of Biafra? Yes. I'm going to be number 1 to follow you. Yes. Is it going to live like this, like a bunch of animals forever? Of course not. Of course not. They know it very well. That we are coming. And I will come. And I'll bring him with me. You understand it very well. You better give me Biafra now. If they do not give me Biafra now, so I'm making it very clear to the whole world so they understand what I'm saying. Very clear. So that by the time that we are gone, history will remember the deeds of God
strives to do in keeping with the fact that in England you have people that have soul and conscience. If you have a referendum today and people say foolishly vote to remain in one Nigeria, I'll give up. But that's where we're going to. And nothing. You know where we are now. Do you think that we are going to drop our guns now? Is that what we're going to drop it now? No way. You must negotiate. And that is not for referendum. They understand it. If Boko Haram, a bunch of idiots that didn't go to school can give you enough time, imagine people who are educated all over the world. But as you know, with Pharaoh, their ears will be blocked. They'll be doing their agenda with some people think, oh, we have organization. We have George Obi also, we have the list of groups which shall prevail. But you'll hear their stories soon as well. We're not going back home. We have come to die for what we believe in. Thank you very much for having me, Simon. And continue your good work. And don't allow Satan to get into you. Don't. Never. Never. Thank you very much, DK. DK Anna Bobunanya. Greetings from people from Canada. Greetings from people.
So, great Biafrans, you see it. Simon Ekpa never plays the negative side of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu's affairs with him. He only plays the positive side because that is how he presents himself. That is how autopilot is presented to the people. That is how Idu and Iduis are presented to the people, where they hide their negative side. To be honest with you, all these people are agents of the devil. These people are demons. These people are demons. It is true that I left IPOB Political Solutions under the leadership of the DOS and joined Autopilot. I later on renounced Autopilot. So I don't regret doing so because God had brought me in their midst to see some critical issues that I will never see if I never made that move. So let it be my mistake or be whatever. I believe the hand of God is in it. That is how God wants to use me at the moment, and I have achieved a lot. And standing on the fact that Simon Ekpa is not genuine, that has been the beginning of his downfall. So may God bless you. I really do appreciate your presence. Some of you have left because the number has decreased and actually the program has come to an end. I remain your servant, evangelist Inyuma Kalu. Bye for now.